let's say that we get more budget, right? And invariably that leads to more complexity that you have to manage. And
Mhm.
as you said, security is kind of unique in terms of different products and constantly evolving products that it needs to manage. So more products leads to like more complexity, leads to worse security in a way. Certainly, teams are already burnt out, and so how do you see those things?
Yeah, it's interesting. It's a constant. So first off, let me say, like, one question I get a lot from startups and security startups is how do I get some of that budget pie from that security leader? And as a security leader, you're thinking about, you know, the fact that you have a very constrained budget, but there's usually one or two things that are keeping you up at night and you feel like your team's under-resourced on. So if you happen through your security marketing to get in front of the CISO who's not sleeping well because of the problem that you think you solved, then you might actually have a match. But that's basically it. We all get 100 pitches a week from different security startups, and we hear about novel ideas all the time. And there are pros and cons of going with startups, and then there are enough cons that not everybody jumps into new security startups all the time. And so it's really got to be a product that you're stressed out about not having, or it's got to be a situation where you look at it and you say, well, that product is going to, I can rip and replace something I already have, and I will have to pay less for it, or I will get better results for the same cost. So there's only two ways you can get on the CISO's budget. Is like, you got to replace something and be better or less expensive, or you got to aim for the thing that keeps them up at night. And so, the CISO is always on the lookout for one of those two things, I think.